Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dire Bear, and welcome to Falskallan Nights. I am your host, the Bard with No Name. Before we start getting going here, I want to make a couple announcements. Dire Bear actually has a new merch shop with a whole bunch of different t-shirts. We've got stickers, vinyls. We picked up a bunch of different colors and everything that's going on there. We'll link it into the chat when we have a chance to do so, but just want to say after 4 years of doing a lot of D&D stuff and getting things up and running, we finally have a merch shop. So go on, check it out, and so it helps support us, helps us create more D&D content. Please. Also like to thank D&D Beyond for sponsoring us tonight, as it has the rest of our nights. Without it, we would not be able to have a consolidated sheet for all of us to just be able to do our things. Let's just be honest, sometimes sheets are complicated, but D&D Beyond makes things easier to handle. And also like to promote the Dire Bear GM, Heath, and his game that had just started on Mondays. It started up a couple of weeks ago, but I had watched it, and his formatting style is absolutely fantastic. I would recommend it. So Monday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, if you want to go see it, it's what is it called? Wow. Woo! We're doing good. What was that, Given?
Beyond the Witchlight.
Beyond the Witchlight. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Unfortunately, we will be down a player tonight because exhaustion, and let's just be fair, I had that last week myself. And so I highly recommend taking time for yourselves. D&D is very much a secondary thing. This is not. Always take care of yourself first. All right? But with that, let's get into tonight's episode of Falskallan Nights. Roll the tape!
And we're back.
Thank you. Last time on Falskallan Nights, Team Them had finally got their crew assembled, from the tailor shop to the Soul Weaver Consortium, given the orders from Violet Fury to find a cult like Shiraz and take them out or give information about their locations and their doings. Sabrak, the leader of the tailor shop, had given his men, Ymir and Diamondback, a secondary mission. Find information on Violet Fury, release him from Sabrak's hold and tailor shop. During these meetings, Gelbin Clevis, a well-tailored goblin leader of the Goltekhad, or also known as the Rats, had claimed that his operations had been attacked and singularly targeted. With that frustration, he had asked Sabrak for help, which in turn turned to Team Them, because that's what they were doing. Leading throughout the day, Team Them decided to go shopping. Get themselves some upgraded gear, merchandise, and weaponry. Thank you, Dire Bear. Like Dire Bear stuff. But Goblin Clev is finally cutting them off and saying, "Well, boys, I need help. Do your job." And led them to a newly formed tunnel. With that, Team Nem stands right in front of a precipice. A darkened tunnel of freshly moved earth standing right in front. Team Nem, what do you do?
Cave in the tunnel and walk away. No.
Well, I know Yimmer and I are fair decent at sneaking around unnoticed. Do you want us to go on ahead? Anyone else want to join in on that?
Feel free. I'm not really the quietest type.
He really
I'm
isn't.
just okay.
I do better when things go loud.
If you want to go up ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, 6, you're muted there.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. As long as I have a bit of notice.
Mushroom in your throat.
Yeah, just a little. Not the bad kind, just the tasty one. I was thinking, as long as we have a bit of warning, then I'm all about going loud.
Mm-hmm.
Gets people looking the wrong way, and I can just come in behind them. I should also say I can see very far, very easily in dark. So, nothing sneaking up on me.
Good to know. I don't think we've really any of us had much trouble seeing in the dark. Distance, that's another story, but...
Well, I can definitely see very far. And what do I see 120 feet in the distance?
But you see 150 feet roughly in the
20.
distance. 150 feet in the distance.
Okay, hey, thank you.
Take the buff. You see freshly compact earth. It smells of must, like stale air, and just it's freshly packed earth. It's just a well-rounded tunnel. There isn't much definition or definedness or form to it. It's just there.
So it just keeps going.
It keeps going. You see the tunnel and it just disappears.
So there's a lot of tunnel. Like a lot of tunnel.
Great, so they can be anywhere. And knowing these fuckers are gonna set up traps, they're gonna have scouts, they're gonna have circles, and I hate circles now because of them. And knowing them as well, if they see us, they're gonna summon some stupid shits. Like those elementals. And they've been getting crazy apparently. Mixing elements and stuff or being hot. Hot water.
It doesn't sound fun. Unless it's a sauna.
I think that's right.
Yeah. All right,
that's right.
Yeah. So they've been getting better or worse? Or both?
Yeah, like we mentioned before.
Dangerous.
So if you're going up ahead, you better watch out. Look out for circles.
Like, other than the circle that is the tunnel?
The one I showed.
Oh my god! This could be like a whole seal. A whole magic thing.
That's that's what we were talking about, Hal and I. Spleen, yeah.
Really? It does not sound inviting.
No.
All right.
Well, if we're not going in, what are we doing?
Well, going
We're
in. You
going
want to
in.
go first?
Oh, okay.
We're going in.
Galvin's
Don't get caught.
right behind you. It's just playing like interesting dynamic you got going on here. But you gonna go or not?
We're
Yeah.
going. We're going.
Okay.
Shush.
Okay, love.
Just
And
just
then,
didn't want to step on nobody's toes.
so Yimmer starts proceeding, all sneaky like.
Okay,
Same
so
here.
sneaking like in a sneaking fashion, pretending to be sneaky in a sneaking way.
Yes, as well as bonus actions that I'll just keep doing again and again, I guess.
Yeah, so you're doing make a stealth check.
Uh, ooh. Well, +6, that's 9.
9.
All right, I was intending to go in as well.
Make your roll as well.
All right, let's see here. Okay, that's slightly better. It's an 18.
18. Okay. Diamondback. You'll get yourself into a lower stance, and I mean, going into a tunnel, you're pretty sure that there's no effective way to make yourself concealed, but you can at least hold your the noise levels down by softening the crunch into the soils. And actually, the soil really helps with the absorption as well because it is freshly packed. There's still a little bit of sponginess to it, so you're like, okay, I'm getting right into this. Yimmer, you think you're doing the same?
Does he have his own theme song?
He's just do 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 do.
Gonna like quickly sort of point over towards Yimmer and shoot a message his way. Hey, Yim, sneaking usually goes better if you don't talk.
Oh, was I talking out loud? He says out loud.
And shoot another message. You know you can use this spell to just respond to me in my head, right?
Oh, I thought I did. Sorry.
All good.
And then you just hear in your head do do do.
Yeah, brought that on myself.
All right, now you guys make perception checks, or I would say perception checks. But if you wish to do something off kilter, let me know or give me a good reason why you think you want to do something different.
Perception works for me.
Yep.
Oh, perception definitely works for me.
Ooh, hello.
Yes, that is going to be a 23 on my end.
22 for me.
All right. You walk down about 10 minutes, and eventually you make yourself into a crossroads. Just like a Y intersection, one split off to the left, one split off to the right. With those perception checks, you notice a subtle breeze of air coming in from the left side tunnel. And still very much like compacted earth, and with your perception checks as well, you notice that there are not so much as like claw marks, but there's dragging marks along the sides of the walls.
Hmm.
I think they were down here recently.
Are they going any particular direction?
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
It's very hard to tell because it very much it's like gouges that kind of go up and down and up and down. So it's kind of hard to like determine a direction of what it is, other than it's just like it's a consistent. It's just a consistent pattern within the wall.
Okay. And any different smells or anything from the breeze?
It's fairly faint, but you do smell like smoke. Like like fire smoke, not just any sort of like actual burning.
Think something might be cooking down there.
Yeah. Food or schemes, probably worth checking out.
Yeah.
And that was coming from the left, JT?
That was correct.
Cool. Can I see the rest of the party from where we're at?
Not exactly. I assume like you guys would kind of like just kind of shoot back and forth, being like, "Okay, it's good. Keep coming up."
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
the
would
rest
like
of
to
the party's
say
coming.
60, 50 feet away from them.
Are you trying to be? If you're staying that far back, are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just kind of?
Still stealthy and keep an eye on both the back and them. Not to lose sight.
Then make a perception check, please.
Okie dokie, dokie. I'm so good at those. Perception. Actually, I'm actually decent. Yeah, 18 perception.
18?
Mhm.
Cool. I mean, you kind of see everything that they did.
Okay.
You're not really picking up on the wind direction, but just that's kind of it. You're just keeping an eye out, but nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm watching you. Funny business.
So as soon as they're within sight of me, I'll kind of like shoot message back over to them and just go, all right, we got some kind of a breeze coming around to the path to the left. Well, as the smell of something burning. So if we're looking for activity, I'd say that's our best bet. Also, some odd claw marks on the walls. These guys don't happen to have any particularly nasty beasts in their employ, do they?
You're not
Nothing
allowed
more.
in here.
That's right. I caught a bit of that.
Which one?
Both.
None that we know of.
Well, that's mildly disconcerting. Anyhow, left's probably our best option unless y'all think otherwise.
Have an idea. You just hear like meat, food, rah, kill in the head.
Oh wait, that's in the head. I don't hear it. Never mind.
Fire will do this. Rock might. Rock on rock.
Do you think some kind of earth elemental or something?
Ah, kill me clock. Cute girl. um, maybe. I don't know. They have water, fire. Maybe earth. Makes sense. I'm gonna get the nerd.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna walk up to Howard. I think Morgenthal's there too. Okay, yeah. Morgenthal and Howard.
Smoking Howard.
And a shipping name is born.
Yep.
Would it be
Done deal.
Mallard?
Oh,
It's a mallard duck.
yeah, I like that.
Morstenthal. Oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Why did I walk up here? She just stands there.
What were
Are
you
they
talking
coming?
to them about?
Oh! Oh! So they see claw marks in one of the tunnels, like what carving? See, I think it's I think it's rock elemental because like what can that do that? Not water or fire, you know. So I can't give good advice about this, but that's what I think. So you should probably talk to them because you guys study.
Well, if it's a rock elemental, I mean they did have.
Is that a thing? We haven't
Yeah.
seen that though, right?
Hal and I have. You remember when they attacked at
Don't waste time.
at the meeting of the colors?
No.
You were down in the sewers that day.
So then how would I know?
I
have to see it to believe it, Howard.
There was a rock elemental there, an earth elemental. They had several elements there, other than fire, and I'd imagine an earth elemental could probably carve out, earth pretty well.
Like if I wanted to sharpen something, I would use a rock to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Making sparks and stuff. So that's what I would think, because it's actually pretty really good.
Frog goes ahead and casts message to Diamondback. Can you discern what kind of claws they might be? Claw marks.
Well, I'll give it my best shot. Can I get a closer look at some of them?
Make an investigation.
Alrighty.
Check.
I assist him.
Okay, hot dice tonight. That is a 19.
If you wish to assist, either one of you make, or either both of you make an investigation check, or one of you make it with advantage.
I just want to see Yimmer just lick the claw mark, like,
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you. Let's just see.
And that's it.
All right. 19 stands.
19?
Thanks, Jim.
They don't look like claw marks. They look more like... It's more consistent with, like, movement.
So I'll kind of shoot back to Mogenthau. Alright, on closer inspection, looks more like, I don't know, some dragging itself through.
Dragon?
Interesting. And Mogenthau passes that on to the
That's not in my head, I'm sorry.
And shoot back. So yeah, I mean, I ain't much of an expert. My guess would be we're Earth Elemental, or we're dealing with the world's largest earthworm. Either way, not pleasant.
message. Reply. Best be on our toes then.
Hell yeah. All right, let's keep going. I'll kind of nod over to Yimmer and sort of try to like hand signal like we should start checking this out.
Okay, let's go this way.
Yeah.
He says out loud.
Just like poker face, thumbs up.
You clearly were a subtlety rogue.
I'm more of the walk up and shake your hand and stab kind.
So I'm once again going to try to be stealthy as I start moving forward.
I'll make sure I keep them in my sights.
Okay, so you're gonna move. You keep moving forward, and it's another 10 minutes, and you're seeing these consistent marks on the walls, and whatnot, and the air starts turning more stale, and it's becoming musty, as if it's been like this for a while now. You're getting a damp feeling, and especially with the ground coldness coming in, you're feeling a bit chilly. Lean, this is probably the most comfortable you've been in a while.
Ooh, yeah.
But the wind is starting to pick up, or I say wind, but the you sense the fresh air still kind of coming through a little bit. And it's kind of picking up a little bit. You're moving forward. Eventually, actually make another round of perception checks, please.
Spleen head.
Right?
Pippy.
Yes, my dude.
Yeah. Have we hit the air currents yet?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You're coming
The
in.
back area of the team, or the back side of the team. Have we passed air?
You passed air.
Have we gotten to the air portion of what they're
Yeah, no.
describing?
You guys are. I kind of assumed a lot of you were just kind of like moving in tandem with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like there's a team that's like 100 feet ahead, and then there's you guys at the back, just kind of
Okay.
doing your thing. So you're following suit.
Yeah. Can I see these carvings now?
Yeah.
Can I see them? How deep they are? And like the shape of them?
The shape of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if they're straight, they're curvy, or they're jagged, or just random.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, what is that? Oh, great. Okay, that's not bad. It's -1, so it's 14.
14.
Not bad at all. Only letting a lot.
Man. It looks like markings on the wall. Really, there's like, given what Diamondback and Morgenthau had been talking about, kind of get the sense that okay, there's just like there was something that was dragged or whatnot, but it's still, yeah, like that's as much as you kind of got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the shape and whatnot is very much consistent with, like, some of it has a very sharp jagged edge and others are like a rounded spot to them, and then some of it's kind of like it pokes up and then kind of goes and it doesn't. And
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like claws. It's way too random. Who knows? Where'd they go? There they go. Okay, let's go. This doesn't help me at all. What?
now everybody make a secondary perception checks.
Perception.
Oh, yeah. Lost the
Everybody.
Everybody. Oh,
Yo. First roll of the night.
for real.
Okay, so we'll start with the back team. Blink, what'd you get?
Natural 1, so 5.
Yo. Natural 20 for 23.
Hey.
Oh.
I feel like I'm in the wrong direction. You just
a
turned me.
natural 20 for 27.
Oh my god!
Oh, damn.
I know where I'm going.
I'm gonna take a picture because this is like I haven't hit one of these in a while.
You're coming back. What'd you get?
17.
12 from me.
12 into 17. You guys are moving forward. Yimmer, you catch it out of the corner of your eye. You just see just a shimmer of blue.
Ooh. Hey. And he kind of pokes Silver back. That's really there, right? It's not me.
Hey.
As you pointed out, Yimmer, Diamondback, you now see it, and you realize, oh shit, how could I miss this? You look over, it looks runic. And it's just glowing an ever faint blue. Like if you weren't paying attention, you probably would have missed it.
If it's glowing, Yimmer is going to go over to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna half-heartedly try to stop him and then just like turn back to if I can see Spleen or Howard, I'll kind of message them.
Yeah.
Hey, you mentioned traps. Any idea what those might look like?
Paper, scissors, whoever gets inside the brain. I mean, whoever he gets right brain. I mean, oh my god, I can't. Okay, alright, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Wait, where are you?
Where's your keys are too
was
low.
it down here? It was the same.
Yes. Okay. Rock, paper, oh wait, no, wait, you don't know rhythm at all.
No, rhythm.
Rock, paper, scissors, whoop.
You take it.
Okay. I don't know why we didn't roll for it.
That would have made sense. You know what?
Please.
They're in a committed relationship, people.
What'd you get when you roll?
11.
13.
You take it.
Okay, you get to be inside my brain. What'd you say to me?
You mentioned they had traps set up. From experience, any idea what those might look like?
Oh no, not from experience. I just think they're just assholes, and that would be an asshole thing to do.
Well, shit. All right.
It's probably gonna be
Go for it.
magic.
And
Circles!
I do have eye for detail, so I'll make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. Or
So what are you trying to do? You have an eye for detail. Is that a trait?
yes, it's a feature or trait.
Background
One of
for
the
your
two.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah. So then, yeah, for sure. Use a investigation.
Yeah. Perception for hidden creature or object, or investigation for clues.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
I will do investigation.
Hit the investigation check.
11 plus investigation 14.
14. You're looking at it and you realize, oh, this is arcane in nature.
Well, that's no fun.
Are you proficient with arcane? Arcana?
No.
You're not. It's there for a reason, but you don't know exactly what it is.
But does it look like it's just resting on the ground, or
It's carved. No, it's in a wall. It's like it's within the wall. It's carved.
oh, okay.
Yeah. My apologies. I should have said that.
So I'm just gonna let them know that they may have found something. Diamondback said that asked me about traps again. I think they may have found a thing. I don't know. They might need help. I'm not sure.
I might be of assistance. Should I go on ahead?
We'll make sure they don't die.
Probably a good
Message
idea.
again, and it has come to my attention that you might need my specialty.
Hey, if you're offering, I think you probably got more brain cells between your ears than either of us do.
All right, and I head on up.
You head on up. Okay, you go. Yeah, you go on up, and you notice this. You notice this runic carving in the in the side of the wall there, and it is faintly glowing blue. Especially with your perception check that you got, you realize, okay, this is definitely arcane in nature. Looking it over, I'm kind of just balancing it. Are you proficient in Arcana?
I believe so. Let me double check real quick. Yep.
Yeah. You're looking it over, and you realize, oh, this is a warding glyph.
Oh no. I passed that information along with the fellas, this is a warding glyph. Don't touch it.
Right.
Um,
What kind of safe distance can we? Oh, sorry.
Nope, same thing.
Yeah. Can we get around it, or is it gonna like since as we pass.
Am I able to cast my dispel magic on it?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Okay, I cast it.
At what level?
Third.
Third? Okay.
Be gone.
Holding on to your holy symbol, you look, your eyes, shut your eyes for a moment. You open them up, and they turn a bright blue for just a flash of a second. Not to illuminate the room, but just a pure deep glow within the eyes itself. You naturally take your thumb, press it right onto the center of the glyph. You start tracing it out, and as that's happening, you notice everybody else notice just a glimmer of white just following in behind, kind of just like a trace line.
Excuse me.
As he finishes it up, pulls out, just evaporates.
We should be good now.
Work, partner.
That was fancy. Thank you.
Mhm.
I do my best.
Slowly looking at Howard and Al like,
Can you do that?
I
Do
can
that?
identify it. I've never really tried breaking them before.
You can break magic?
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody tell me that?
I-
I want to break magic.
just gonna sulk a little bit.
Pulls out notebook, scratches something down real quick, puts
Nice
away.
job, Morgan. Now,
Thank you, Miss Splain.
Miss. That's right. Miss Spoon.
So what do you guys do? Keep on moving?
Yeah.
Right on.
Sounds good to me.
I just, yeah.
Another 10 minutes go by.
10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes?
Walking? Gee.
Yeah!
10 minutes later.
You don't know where you are. Time is an illusion, man.
It's still just.
It's been
After
3
some point, he
days!
stops the act and is just walking.
He's like,
I'm done sneaking.
the
Go
cold,
ahead.
compact
Alright.
dirt starts to warm up just a little bit more. And you notice the air is actually getting warmer as well. You start seeing torches off in the distance. They're hanging on the walls. The compact dirt is turning from a cylindrical tunnel into more a cubic shape, or very square-like.
This is a little weird.
I think this is it.
Is there any change in the airflow as we've been moving?
Yeah, it's been steadily getting better, like more fresh, more warm. You've been getting you're getting a good feeling out of it. Really, it's like it's started turning from not stale or musty air or dirt that has sat for a while.
Mhm.
That, but you see the torches, but there's nobody there. There's nobody that you can immediately see.
Further from the torches, like, does it just keep going down and down and down?
Yeah,
Is there
it
more
starts going
water?
down, but about given your perceptions and like you're kind of just you're keeping alert. You do see a door, but you also do see little sections that are off, that are kind of like off to the sides, but you can't really see in them.
When we get a little bit closer to when the things start becoming square, and check for traps.
You're gonna check for traps.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. And now I'll go back to sneaky 2.
I mean, are you guys walking together, or are you now just like still keeping formation?
I think once there was light, Yimmer would have stopped for everyone to get
Yeah.
close together at that point.
Okay, so now this makes more sense for Spleen trying to check for traps.
Mhm.
Natural 20 is
Oh,
investigation, right?
Yo.
You guys are rolling 20s tonight like mad.
So
For
minus
now.
1 if it's investigation, so 19! Yeah.
Checking.
I don't know. You can join in if you want.
Just about to give you advantage.
It's too late. Everybody's just like, guys, be careful, it's Spleen. I'm checking for traps.
Yeah! That'd be useful.
And Yimmer believes this entirely. Like, this is the first time, so. Oh, man, it's a different method? Yeah, well, I have to see
Sniffing.
what.
Moving forward, you're looking around, you're checking for traps, you're looking up and down. You're not seeing anything that resembles any sort of trap-like triggers or any sort of mechanisms or any sort of misplaced anything. It just looks as if it was meant to be there. You're stepping forward, and the ground you feel just going from a soft crunch of earth to a just your foot is on something hard now. Look down, wipe a little bit of the way with your foot. You realize, oh, you're on cobblestone.
They're playing house.
Didn't mean
Fuckers are
let their-
getting established. It seems fine.
All right.
And you're about 30 feet from the door. The light is now illuminating the tunnelway, and you guys can keep moving forward.
Mhm.
Eventually, you make it to a T section, like an actual crossroads. In front of you, about 10 feet, is a door. It's shut, but it's embedded into the wall. It's still very much like a mixture of like dirt, and you see some of the stone that has been placed there to kind of just help support. But that's about it from what you could really see and tell. It's just like a standard wooden door with a latch lock on it. And looking to your left, you see a tunnelway, very much the same style, like semi cobblestone, like very. What was down here was old, covered, and has been excavated. What looks to be excavated. But this tunnel goes from, like, it kind of just does a little veer, and you see another door down that way. You look to your right, and about 15 feet is kind of the same situation as the door that was straight ahead. There's another door. They're all shut, but they're all semi-lit.
Yeah,
Hey,
where do we want to go?
In
I'll just pick one.
can um
Do any sort of investigation to kind of try and see where people might have walked.
Yeah. Make an investigation check, please.
Can I assist?
Okay, not as nice as the natural 20.
Been rolled, my friend.
That is a 15.
That is a 15. Okay. You look down and you see you do see footprints, and they seem to be walking in all the directions there. In all the directions, one going forward, one going down the left, going down the right. Some of the footprints are coming in and coming out, and walking towards where you had come from.
Does one look any more traveled than the other?
Not particularly. It seems to be kind of just kind of get the idea that it's just like general movement.
Well, it looks like they're moving all over the place. Doesn't seem that one is more particularly more traveled than the others.
All right.
We could just pick one. I'm sure we're bound to run into something eventually.
I thought we learned our lesson, Spleen. Maybe we should do some rollies.
Fine.
Let me out the door!
Well, Yim, you got something you can use to get these things open, right, buddy?
Oh, yes.
I
There's
do.
no obstacle that can stop me.
What were you doing?
What?
Yeah, you're raising your hand. Which one?
Oh, I'm saying I have something to do to break down doors. I mean, open doors stealthily, of course.
And I believe you, friend. I think Yim might be a little easier on the ears.
And on the woodwork.
Well, that too.
Always got to appreciate good craftsmanship.
I'm assuming y'all are doing this like stage whispering.
No. Yes.
Tone of whispers.
Yeah,
No.
as much as you can whisper in a.
It's a Sea of Thieves thing where you have the cone, you speak out, and it enlarges your voice while you flip it around and it shortens your voice.
Yeah, you can yell into it, but what comes out is quiet.
Yep.
Should we just deal with the obstacle closest to us? Pointing to the door.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Okay, I'll use my thieves' tools to. Well, I'll check if it's locked first. I'll try and open it. Check for traps.
Good check for tracking.
And then.
Traps locked
yeah,
and open.
that's it. No.
Welcome to the Paranoia Games.
Yeah.
Has a
I feel like you
checklist
like
to
write
remind
this
him.
stuff. You write this stuff down on your hand, but it's super sweaty. So you're like trying to
Yeah.
read like what I usually first check for traps.
Check for tarps. Okay, there's no tarps.
Milk. What?
Well, there's no rain covering here. This door's gonna rot soon.
Okay, so.
Okay,
well,
so check it for traps. Investigation check.
that was a 19 plus
Alright.
something. High. 3, I think.
You're feeling, you go up to the door, you kind of just do a general look about and feel. You're not seeing anything immediately catching your eyes. You start to realize, okay, if there's anything visual here, it's not there. You gently place your hands over any sort of obvious spots or traps. Nothing. Okay. You go to try the lock to see if it's unlocked. It's locked.
It takes out thieves' tools.
Now, do your thieves check or thieves tools, which is Dex, I believe. Add your Dex and proficiency if you are proficient, which I assume you is.
Yes, OI is. Damn is, because unfortunately that's a 1.
Oh,
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 oh.
Doesn't
No.
happen.
you're like, okay, traps, it's locked, whatever.
Well, that is now a wall. So we have left or right?
Or we got spleen.
Let's
Oh.
see.
Yes. Yep. It works.
I mean,
Preemptively.
it's not as it's not full of finesse per se.
Well, finesse didn't get me anywhere today, so have at it.
What type of doorknob?
Kind of the door.
Yeah,
It's,
to open it.
Don't think of these things. What do you?
Carve the ironwork around it.
Yeah. Do you
It's
want
a wooden door,
everything?
and it's just got like
Ooh,
a bolt. Is it a
shower
bolted
drops
on? Is it a
Real
bolted
quick,
on?
I do have a question before we let Miss Spleen do her thing. Does anybody here perchance have a spell that might dampen the noise of a door being kicked in?
You know,
No.
I've been looking for one, but I haven't found it yet.
I might have such a thing, but I was trying to conserve my spell slots, if you know what I mean.
Then
Because
don't
I'm
use it.
assuming that we're gonna have ourselves a fight.
Maybe.
Probably.
I mean, see all that jiggling around we did. Jig's already up anyway, so we might as well have some fun.
It does not appear I have
When
that
he's
spell, so
dead.
as you will, madam.
Preemptively pull out the loot.
Yeah. All right. I like to look at it and just kind of inspect it a little bit, kind of see what's the best place to kick.
All right, go make an attack roll against the door.
Okie dokie.
I'm assuming you're not doing this with any sort of finesse. It's just very much a. There's a door. I will now open the door.
It's like muscle memory at this point.
Executive function is what that's called.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The door splinters, flies right open. There's a loud cacophony of noise just blaring out. And what you see standing right in front of you is an anvil. And what looks to be like a bunch of forging tools, but everything is dormant.
All cold.
Behind door number 1, nothing.
Are you
Might
going
be-
What are you doing?
Is there
I don't know,
anything in the
nothing.
room
Yeah, I'm going
that
in.
Yeah,
like any
I'll go ahead and too.
finished or in progress works?
So you step into the room. You see 3 pillars jutting from the floor, connecting to the ceiling, to the roof of the room. It's almost cavern-like at this point. It's whatever was built here was more or less hodgepodged, or like it was just kind of just not rushed, but not really given a crap about any sort of design. It was just kind of get it up and make it structural-ish. But looking into the room, you notice basically everything that would be an armory and a forger, like a armory and a blacksmith. There isn't a lot of materials lying around other than your basic tools. Tactical Velcro. Yes. I've seen that video. That's hilarious.
Yes.
I'm sorry for the distraction. You do see like a wheelbarrow full of coal, some shields, nothing very fancy. You see a couple of swords. Maybe it'll work the start of a spear. And like a haft that's been half hewn. But it obviously looks like it hasn't been used. That's kind of what you gather from what you immediately see.
Can I
Not
investigate
good.
for clues?
Everybody make investigation checks. I know you guys are going to be doing this.
Yeah. My forte.
17.
21.
One Diamondback.
I got a
Diamondback, what'd you
0.
get?
Sorry, 8. I forgot I was
8?
muted.
Okay. Oh, there. Libby?
I got an 18.
18? Right on. First of all, the amount of noise that had happened, you kind of think, shit. We're coming in hot. 1 moment, 2 moments, 3 moments, 4. You're not hearing anything. You're not hearing a reaction. Within the room, now that you guys have taken a moment to kind of be like, okay, nothing is going to happen. You're walking around and you're inspecting some of the racks and still same swords and whatnot. You find a workbench, and you find a workbench with a crossbow on it. Looks like it's been tinkered with. And also a bunch of stack of papers right in the corner of that workshop. You also see a bookshelf full of just papers and some tomes.
I'm going to suggest to Hal to try detecting magic in this place.
Right, I'll do that. The magic has been detected. In this vicinity, you're not picking anything up. It looks like it's just a very bare bones and basic thing. What's the range on detect?
30 feet, I think?
30?
I think so.
I believe so. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I would think so too, but it was like, or was it 100?
Oh,
Nah.
I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, 30 feet for 10 minutes.
30 feet for 10 minutes. Okay. What's a penetration on that thing? Is it just like... or is it just...
It is limited by surfaces. It's blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, yeah. So... Hal actually picks something up, but it's not within the room. He gets the general feeling that it's coming from beyond what this room has. But because it's going through a surface, you can't really detect what it is.
Is it in the direction of one of the other doors?
Yeah, it's in the direction of like if you were coming in straight at it, you kicked in the door to the forge. It's coming in from the right hand side.
Okay.
Guess we know what we're checking out next then. Anybody want a crossbow?
I don't really use them. I mean...
Good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Actually, follow-up question. Are there any bolts for the damn thing around?
Are there any bolts?
With a
Yeah,
crossbow.
like ammo for...
Question like that. Please, sir. This is a Denny's, please.
This is a bookstore.
Looking around, not immediately or not right off the bat. You look at the weapon rack and you notice, okay, there's bolts. There are some bolts there. There's about 4.
Take them.
Use them wisely.
Looking over this crossbow, this thing is. It has been tinkered with, but it doesn't look structurally sturdy. You're kind of like jiggling it, and it kind of rattles, and you're thinking, it doesn't feel right for a crossbow.
Yeah. I'll load up a bolt and. Is there a fireplace?
Is there a place to fire, or an actual?
A fireplace, which is a place to fire.
You're not getting a gift at the next family reunion. I mean, if you wish to fire.
Basically, is there a safe kind of enclosed space where it would likely not ricochet and hit
You're looking for a target, and there isn't really one set up.
I'll just toss it then. Not worth the trouble right now.
Works.
We have received a boon
That's you.
and a bane for the
A
whole
boon.
party.
Baboom!
Boon will
I
be
give you
next.
one guess.
Otter!
Mm-hmm.
Down.
That's true.
Next skill check will be at advantage. Bane. You'll add a -10 to it.
Oh.
No, that's too cruel.
Damn, a -10. It's like, I rolled a 1. That's
Really fair.
Ever.
You forget how to breathe.
Perceived a brain hemorrhage. What would be a good Bane? Yes.
Played by Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I thought Tom Hardy's was good.
We have to talk like.
Okay. No, I like the idea of the next skill check being at advantage, but also having -5 to it.
Okay,
Okay.
-5. Okay,
Interesting.
yeah. Yeah.
It balances itself out, sort of.
I like
All
the
right.
combination.
What you doing?
What you doing?
Are you?
Try the next room.
Yes.
That
Well, there's the one
potentially
that's,
leads to this.
ow. Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, there's a thing. Sonar. Doo-doo.
You head back out and you go towards the magical finding part.
Yes.
Is that unanimous, or
Yes.
I just out my ass?
Yes.
No. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I was reading Otter's
But I'm waiting on consent.
I need validation,
I need these things.
please. Yes.
Walking to the other door.
Yes.
It's very much the same setup and standard style of like door frame and how it's placed into the wall.
So, do my thing.
Do you do your thing? Okay. Do it again.
Round 2. Fight. So red is investigation.
Yep.
Okay, so the red one was a 19, so investigation 22. However, the other one, was this the?
Advantage with a -5.
Oh yeah. Okay, so 20 or 18. No. 17.
Cool. Yeah. You look over the door. Again, same thing. There's no obvious markings of traps, and your keen eye, you know where to look or any sort of the obvious intricacies of it all. You do the same thing. Takes you about... You're proficient at it, so it takes you a good 10 to 15, 20 seconds to be like, okay, nothing.
Yep.
Nothing. You try the door, and it actually opens.
Really?
Yep.
This one worked.
How do you open it?
Slowly.
Public bathroom, like, flush thing with your foot. Just kind of like handle.
He's touched much worse.
The door's
It was
open.
around the handle.
Okay. It opens up. There's nothing obstructing or any sort of problems with it.
All right.
What you see in front of you is a stone bridge over what looks to be a vat of green liquidy, liquid substance. It's like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, without you guys investigating it, it's like, what do you see? Green liquid.
Something I recognize in any way?
You do see, like, things bubbling up. Anything that you recognize? Okay, make an investigation check. Or better yet, like, all of y'all have been making investigation checks. I'm kind of just, like, roping it all into one thing. Because skill checks...
Eligible.
Wish to have
Advantage minus
negative.
5. What's that?
What'd you get?
Wait.
14.
I got a -3.
With advantage.
I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 3. So -1, -5.
I love you so much.
I'm contributing.
Morgenthau, I'm assuming you're doing the investigation thing as well. Morgenthau, I'm assuming you're doing the investigation things as well, or
Yes. Okay. Dirty 10.
Dirty 10?
Mm-hmm.
This is how I'm going to describe this. You see this vat of green liquid, and you notice the bubbling solution coming up. The smell hits, and it's very saline. It's extremely, like, it's a potent saline solution smell that hits your nostrils. Spleen, you look over. you keel right over and just... your sensitive goblin nose just can't handle it right now.
It smells clean. Like spraying a lot of campsite. Lysol.
You want to know why she really never takes a bath?
Yeah. But looking within this liquid, you notice that there are certain little, like, specks floating up with it. And looking down further into these vats, you see... Gimmer, you see mushrooms in there.
John soup. I wonder what it tastes like.
Oh no.
Or no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I might stay back if I were you there, buddy. You remember how bad I had it after you added that weird shit to the soup back in Coriara?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think this is going to be worse.
Yeah. Fine.
Do I recognize the mushrooms at all?
Do
You
I
see-
recognize the mushrooms?
Let me just describe what you see first.
What is this accent all of a sudden?
Y'all being sassy for a moment. Now I need to get my bearings straight. You see multi-layered caps starting with a vibrant green, turning into a royal red. You see also on top of the caps, that these tiny spikes, just like right at the crown. Very much what you see there. You also see a different kind of mushroom there. Like a crooked brown, crooked brown mushroom that has a distinct white brim and a brown cap with like white shadings on it. Another one that you see is it's like a shining green and brown cupped mushroom, very much like a chanterelle. And yeah, that's kind of what you see.
Well, I know some of those. Definitely now thinking it's a soup.
I really wish we had Bryony right about now, Spleen.
Bogenthal, you do
Where
recognize
hear you.
the king's head mushroom.
Now, these are king's head mushrooms, which are found to be linked to
Yeah, we know.
Orcsbane, right? Or is it
Troll's
Ogresbane?
Bane.
Well,
Trollsbane.
it's Charles Bane.
Trollsbane. This is not soup. At least, it's only eatable once.
Well,
I
Yeah,
mean,
well, actually, king's head mushrooms are actually very edible.
I would have to disagree with you. They are delicious and nutritious,
It smells like shit.
which is not delicious, but highly nutritious for plants.
yeah, but Morgenthal's not wrong. We've encountered some weird king's head mushrooms some months ago. And pretty sure they were what was causing an outbreak of Troll's Bane in Anver.
Someone's given mushrooms a bad name. That's not right, especially the delicious ones.
Yeah, there was also a mimic in the warehouse. No idea if it was related.
Which was really cool.
She's
was-
right.
mimic-
It was pretty cool.
What, the mimic was a mushroom?
No,
No, it
but it
was
was in the warehouse.
Oh.
so hard to talk.
While you guys are having this conversation on the bridge, I haven't really described the room, so just other than what was there, there is a pathway leading to another door that is shut. But it's very much just kind of a larger rectangular room that has like a bridge going over these pools of now mushrooms that are in this saline solution.
Is this the room where Hal is pinging the magic?
Yes.
Have we zeroed in on that yet?
Yeah, Hal finds that it is within this liquid.
So, like, as in the liquid is magic, or it's something?
Well, the liquid is pinging it, but you don't know.
I'm gonna take my water skin out and I'm just gonna drink the whole thing, just squirt it out. Alright.
All right. Well,
And I'm just gonna, like, get some of that.
With some of your perception checks from earlier, like I said, I'm going to kind of just rope them all into one because re-rolling stats just kind of sucks every time. time. All you hear is a You look over to the other door. You notice a person walk in. Person's dressed in like a white robe, has a face mask and covering on. Just stares at the both of all of you.
Well, hello, friend, and what a fine night it is to be culting on.
His bracers together. Roll for initiative, please.
Oh, hell.
Yibber, this is a good time to let you know you received a point of luck.
Yes.
Oh, come back. Oh,
And
Hey.
go to roll 20.
oh, tonight is full of chaos.
Okay.
May the chaos be in your
Well, I'm just going to be sitting around for a while.
Want some soup, Pistol?
Then are we doing our rolls in Roll20?
No, live rolls. I
Okay.
Doing
I like the
that.
feeling of real dice.
It's better.
Personally,
Just double checking.
that I appreciate that.
What a lovely map.
Wow, what a cool mask.
Mm-hmm.
So much soup.
Alrighty.
We're at the studios of Nickelodeon.
There's no food anywhere.
The goop.
Okay, so my apologies. Let me actually do my job for a second.
No, you're supposed to
God.
sit there and look hot. All
Yeah.
you need to do. You're
That
doing
doesn't
a
take
great
any
job,
work.
sweetie. Oh, wow.
And all things descend into chaos as the brand gets horny.
25 to 20.
22 with a natural 20.
Nice.
Ooh.
Excellent. 20 to 15.
19.
Okay. Okay, that'll be 15 to 10.
11.
It's the styles.
Oh, no.
11. That was 10 to 5.
Evan.
7.
Oh no.
Oh, you were.
It's a lot of soup, okay?
Imagine what I can crap in there. Alright, never hit me.
4 with a natural 1.
Oh,
Oh, we had a natural 20. We had a natural 20.
Yeah, but I felt as though this was the one time to roll a natural 1. Nothing bad really happens.
Okay, so at the top, see this person strike 2 metal bracers hitting themselves. You see a spark fly right off, and with that, you notice Yimmer. You're looking into the pool. You see the bubbling. It's bubbling harder. It's bubbling harder. It's starting to take shape.
Oh no, that's not soup. That's not soup at all. You're right.
And you see that guy pop up.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
See that guy pop up. That was boom. The other person, as soon as that person does that, they reach their hand out and choose for the first person. How do you guys want to orient yourself in here? Because I kind of just threw you guys into this, so I'll give you a second to actually figure out like where you would have logically stood.
Probably. Well, which pool is easier to reach? Actually, I wouldn't have gone down the way. Yeah, I would have been working my way down to get some juice in my water skin.
Yeah, so you probably would have been.
Probably here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Okay.
look like
So
it.
you guys should have control of your characters.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I think that's accurate as to where you would be.
I'd have
Mogenthau?
probably been next to Spleen.
Closer, look there.
Is the elemental also green?
For the sake of it, yes.
Flubber.
Yeah.
Okay, not anymore. You've revoked the green privileges.
Why?
You're fine with your position there?
Pardon?
Mogenthau, you good with your position there?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, you're not. I don't think the mic is registering sometimes.
Okay, sorry.
There you go. It's better.
I will try to speak closer to the mic.
That's
Ooh.
okay.
Nice.
A lot going on this end, just making sure everything's okay. In that case, this person's going to start firing at the person that's right in front of them. That would be Mogenthau.
Yep.
Hand reaches out. You see an arcane blast just fly right through this blue-hued beam flying. Does a 10 hit?
No.
A 10 does not hit. Whizzing right by. Boom. Whizzes right by. I'm going to do it again, reaching out with the other hand. Does a 22 hit.
Yes, it does.
Sorry, 24.
He still hits.
Okay, so that'll be 19 points of force damage.
Saucy.
The first bolt whizzing right by you. You look up and over and you're thinking, what the hell? Boosh! Get hit with a second one. With that, stay where he is. Howard.
I'm not a
Now
big fan of
we're
that.
Now we're going into initiative. Howard.
I'm really not a big fan of that. That's what I'm doing. That's my spells. Really not a big fan of that.
We have everyone.
Is the wall, the door, rather made of wood?
The door is made of wood. The one that the guy came out of?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's wood.
And he's backed into a corner right there?
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, he's backed into a corner.
He's gonna stay in that fucking corner. I'm gonna light up a whole wall of fire right in front of him.
Oh my lordy lord.
Okay.
Are we wanting Hal?
Okay, so draw that out on the map there, if you can.
I think we're leaving him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
we're not doing Hal. Hal's Darien.
Okie
okay.
dokie.
I
He's
had
just
him on the
hanging
map.
out.
I removed him. He's just.
He had to go to the bathroom.
So,
Providing rear security.
Yeah. That
alright,
bounds me.
so Juju,
It's a Dex 15 save.
Dex 15 save.
Mhm.
That's an 11.
Which is
Yeah, that's an 11.
failed, so it takes 5d8 damage.
Hit him.
Those are 10s. This is the gate.
Treasure chest.
24. 24 points of fire damage.
Ooh, spicy.
Yep.
How high up is the roof?
How high up the roof? It's about 10 feet.
Okay, so yeah, it's just an entire wall in front of him of nothing but
roof.
fire.
The roof.
So
The roof is on fire.
Segregated and cut them off.
Huh?
You just segregated and cut them off, or the fire's running right through them.
Oh, it segregated him. It's like it's facing towards him, and it's like 5 feet in front of him.
Okay. Cool.
But
So
it goes
draw
all the way up to the ceiling because it's 20 foot high.
Do you want to draw it on the map?
Like right here?
That would be a good idea.
Okay, so you did your action, bonus action movement.
We're just gonna stay right here.
Cool. That works. As you're doing that, explain.
The fire is in front of this guy. Wait, like.
Yeah, the fire's right in front. So.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, how does this work?
Wait,
It's
am I supposed to see something?
it's. Can you see it on Roll20?
Okay, there it goes.
No, there we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
It's
I was like-
essentially. It's like a foot thick, but it's facing towards him, so there is no heat felt on our side of it.
All right,
Excellent.
kid.
This
Oh.
wall fire comes right up. Sorry, I'm interrupting you there, Spleen.
It's okay.
Wall fire comes right up, carving right through the floor, reaching right up into the ceiling. You hear the screams of this guy through the muffled mask. It sounds painful and torturous.
Mhm.
Good.
Spleen, do your thing.
Are we able to see him on the other side of the fire, or like, would you be
You will
able
not
to?
be able
No,
to.
it's not. It's not transparent.
Beautiful. Yeah, I have 40 movement. So I like to get on one side of the fire, and I'm wanting to actually. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna rage. I'm raging now. Bye. Time
And
to
your
rage.
rage, your form and body shape changes. You get the red spiky hair, the
Mhm.
green scales coming up, the long beak nose coming through.
Yeah. Yep. I'm ready to fuck somebody up. Hate these guys.
Okay, I would like to take a swing through the fire and try to hit him.
Gonna take a swing
I'm
through.
so glad I'm an evocation wizard.
Yeah, like sneaky while he's hearing his screams.
Is the weapon that you're using magical?
No.
Be
Make your attack.
Yes, I'm making it. Let's
aware
go.
you're swinging blindly unless you poke your head through, because it is
Oh.
not transparent.
I'm just going.
Make your attack at disadvantage, please.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm going. Okay, not
But
bad.
since I can bend it around you, you don't have to worry about burning.
The only issue about that there,
So
Juju, is it's only when you cast it.
That
It's
is
persistent.
true.
Persistent wall of fire, unless you're going to concentrate on said thing, or like if you're going to actively try and do something like that, I would be pretty much willing to give up your reaction, or
Yeah, I'd try to do that.
anything else like that for your next turn because you're focusing on somebody else as you're trying to consistently weave magic.
Consume what?
Like it would be pretty much your reaction and also like a bonus action from the next turn because you're
To
like
try and maintain that
because
persistently.
because you're literally trying to interpret where Spleen is going to hit. So that's basically
And
all.
open it up around her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try that. I like it.
Okay. I was half debating taking an action from you, but I don't want to do that. Spleen, make your hit. What was the highest? What was the highest number?
Oh, and highest. Oh, I just.
Because because if Howard's doing that,
It really wasn't much difference because I rolled a 10 and 11, so instead it'll be 18.
18
Hit.
that
Mhm.
hits. So over
Okay.
damage.
Yeah. I'm just going in. Ching. With my battle axe. I'm doing green dice this time. 5 plus 4. 9 damage plus 2 rage. 11 damage.
11?
Yep. For the first attack.
Cool. So with the okay, keep going. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it's flashing and seeing that the fire opened up. Is that what I'm seeing?
Exactly. So you see the screaming guy, and you go for your hit, and you're swinging blindly into the fire, but at the last second, Howard kind of opens it up just a bit. You see your target. You slice right through. You hit the guy, and this guy is bloodied hard.
I like the looks of that. I'm going for another attack, a second one.
Cool.
What?
Dirty 20
Dirty 20.
to hit.
Yo, that hits.
$14 damage.
Damage.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that your turn? Movement, bonus action, action. Cool. The second hit, swinging right through, hits him again. This guy is hurting hard. He looks real bad.
I'm just gonna yell. He looks fucked up.
It's turn. With the momentary opening that Howard had seen, you can imagine that there's desperation in this guy's eyes. Brings his hands together, throws out. You notice that this tiny little mote of fires right through. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw, please. As
Beans.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh god.
I think
Okay.
Okay, my dice jail's about to get very full.
I have advantage of dexterity.
I'm trying to remember what that was.
Okay, let's do second roll because that first one sucks ass. That's so much better. Ooh.
Having one of those moments where my brain exe is just stopped. Like, this is simple math. Why you do this to me?
Because D&D will make everyone screw up math.
Oh,
I
listen,
don't care how
I'm
good you
counting
are.
with fingers with simple addition, and don't get me started on subtraction because that's like worse. Ooh. Now my fingers.
I'm doing math too. Shit.
Yeah, I heard a very disconcerting number of dice over your microphone, DM.
Yep.
I mean, this is a
I think it's
fireball.
fireball. Oh, I was like, it's probably fireball.
As soon as he described it, he was like, "Oh no."
Yeah. Like, please say it's firebolt. Please say it's firebolt.
Oh, into the soup I go.
Okay, I'm having a hard time with math. 18 plus 13.
What?
31.
Yeah.
31. Okay, so
I did that so fast.
guys. Okay, Howard.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You succeed. Take half of 31. 15. Yimmer.
12.
12. Fail. Take 31 points of damage.
Can I uncanny dodge it?
You can definitely do that. Evasion is the limit. Uncanny dodges for physical attacks.
No. Okay. So 31.
Yeah. Diamondback.
Okay.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Take 31 points of damage.
No bueno.
Morgenthau.
We got a 19.
19. Succeed. Take 15.
Nice.
Spleen. Actually, yeah. You would be in range too. Oh, actually, I gotta make a save for that elemental. That is a fail. So that one also takes damage.
But it's like, Father, no. Why have
He's
you
brought into
forsaken
this world
me?
to die.
Pretty much.
Why have you forsaken me?
Yeah. Spleen's in it too, but also
I rolled.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
cool. With that case, Spleen, did you make a
Yeah,
what is it?
21.
Oh yeah, you succeed, so you know what you're taking. And so with that, the fireball explodes in this whirlwind of flame and absolute chaos. Everything around gets singed and scorched. With that, you don't see anything else from the wall of fire. It is now the elemental's turn. Yimmer.
Hey-oh.
It's gonna go for a slam attack against you.
No.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
That whoa! Jesus Christ! I swear. That'll be 18 points of damage. Jesus, it rolled high.
Oof.
Oh, and can he dodge that?
You can uncanny dodge that.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so
So, Otter says, don't forget about your luck, Yimmer.
yeah, I should have used that for the last one.
Oh. Well, keep it in mind.
Yep. So how many points of damage was that?
So that was 18 points divided by 2. 9.
9?
Not doing so good anymore.
Not doing-
Sleep is not agreeable.
I may have upset it.
You-
Told you, didn't I?
I'm gonna go for an attack again because
Oh,
this whirling elemental just got scorched hard. You see the form
it wasn't me. Wasn't me.
as it's reforming. Yimmer swings its arm wide and slams right down on you. Second attack is 14.
If it meets, it beats 14.
What? No.
That's
Really?
that's my AC.
This is why I wanted studs.
Okay.
I should have done it. Would have given me that one.
That'll be 7 points of damage. It rolled low this time.
Just strip you and just cast mage armor on your ass.
It'll now move forward 1, and that'll be its turn. Okay. Diamondback.
All right. Well, I won't say exactly how much that fireball took out of me, but on a scale of 1 to 44, I'm about a 13.
I love the arbitrary numeric scale.
So I'm gonna kind of like sort of strum out, ain't no grave can hold. Oh God, this hurts. Down to cast a second level healing word on myself, which is just a basic healing word on myself. Oh no,
Yep.
no, better than usual healing word on myself is from a bonus action. That is going to be, hey, not bad. That's 11 hit points back to me.
Nice. You start singing out and you start strumming. As that happens, the wounds on you, they start mending themselves ever so slightly, and you feeling the power and the invigoration coming back to you. Movement.
So for my action, since it's a cantrip and it is my favorite bard cantrip, I'm gonna look over at that elemental and go, oh, well, shit, son, I was gonna say you had a face only a mother could love, but even your own damn parent here don't seem to like that ugly mug too much for some vicious mockery.
Nice.
Healing word is an action?
It's a bonus action. It's a spell. And
Okay.
then vicious mockery is a cantrip action.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure your parents were good people.
Ouch.
My parents were not water droplets.
That is going to be a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw to not have hurt feelings.
That's an actual.
Oh, damn.
This thing does not understand the words of hurt feels.
Joke's
hell,
on
everyone's
you,
a
it
critic.
doesn't have feelings.
It's on you, it also doesn't recognize trauma.
Its emotions are osmosis.
But so does it still?
No. If it saves, nothing goes through.
Okay, cool. You're speaking the words at it. It looks at you. It recognizes that you're talking to it. That's about it.
Oh,
Hell.
did the guy leave the fire?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. It has to make another saving throw at the end of the turn, but I forgot to remind you, so we'll just worry about it next round.
Okay.
And sorry, I was going to move back a little bit just to not be as bunched up.
Yep.
5, 10, 15. About there.
Logan
And that's me.
Bogenthal steps off and kind of shakes off the soot and goes, "Now, I did not like any of that." And he looks and points at the elemental and says, "Get on, get!" and casts banishment.
That's a charisma save.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So what's the save?
It's charisma. Let me pull up my thingy here.
If I remember correctly, it should be
My spell save is going to be 15.
15. Okay. So it rolled a 9. This
Yay!
you point as you say get. Point your wagon thumb at him. Thumb finger. Point the wagon finger at him. The spell apparates at the point, penetrates within the heart of the elemental, the center mass, disappears. Now,
I
what's
will move to over here to get away out or try to get farther away from fireball range because I can't take another.
That is handled.
I
you
am
get out
concentrating.
and you're concentrating on banishment. So if I remember correctly, that's a minute of time, so 10 rounds of concentration, and then so I have to make a save every time, or
No, I think it's as long as I'm concentrating, it doesn't go away. But if something breaks my concentration, then it comes back.
okay, and at the end, because it's not of this plane, it stays in said plane.
Yes.
Gotcha. Cool. Yimmer.
So is the elemental there or no?
I'm gonna turn him upside down just to show that he's not there.
Yeah, this is a pickle. So Buddy is encased in fire with spleen in front.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I guess Howard should have mentioned that he can sculpt. Oh well. Nobody knows but spleen.
well, I guess Yimmer
Why-
is just going to move over here. And can I see the masked guy?
Nope. There's a wall of fire.
Okay. So
From floor to ceiling.
I will ready infestation when when the elemental comes back. But otherwise that's it.
Okay, that's your turn. Okay, top of the round. Howard.
Did you want me to consume my action for that? I don't mind. At all.
Sure.
Okay.
I figure if you're helping other people with that pretty much is
I
you
do not mind at all. So then, I'm gonna spend my turn just looking over at the elemental, or where it was, and looking over and looking down, just being like,
What did you do?
that would have made life way easier. Shit. That's it.
Wait,
My turn. I like to roll in there, please. I like just to whoop.
okay.
I need to check if there's a corpse.
How do you do it? Like,
I like duck and roll, just like whoop, right on in. So I'm standing like in the space.
you duck and roll like our favorite gifs of raccoons rolling. You just
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
hit a corpse.
Yeah!
You roll
Is that-
right into a dead. You roll right into the dead body.
Yeah, I like to drag it out.
You did a wall of fire.
Yeah, you're on the other end of the fire. So, wait, no, Howard's sculpting it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Okay.
watching the fire bend around spleen.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're pulling, you're pulling a corpse. It's on fire.
It's not bending around that.
Drop. I look to the group.
Well, guess that means we ain't gonna be expecting any more of those damn elemental things. Anybody need healing?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Initiative round's still not done yet. Do that. The Diamondback. What you doing?
So I'm going to kind of share the love around, look over at Yimmer, and just sort of strum out, well, you can't back down. No, you can't back down.
We want to.
There's a bunch of bad guys to put in the ground, so you can't back down to heal you at... Because you took a hell of a walloping from that as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, second level again. Don't ever say I don't give you nothing. That is 11 hit points going back to you.
Yay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So that's a heal, bonus action, movement.
Yeah. The bonus action. I'm going to hold another vicious mockery for the next clearly hostile thing that enters the room.
Okay.
I mean,
Mogadao.
spleen.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and cast a Cure Wounds on myself at first level. That is 1d8 plus 4. Get out d8. Pew! Not great. So that's 6 hit points for me. And then just maintain my concentration.
Excellent. All right. That Yimmer.
Can't really do anything, so he'll just be ready for that elemental to come back. Hey,
All
I'm
right.
ready for you this time.
And with that, okay. So for the sake of brevity, now you guys are kind of within a free action, but you still got about 20. You got about 40 seconds left on that banishment.
I'd like to just go and stand in the space with them.
Here, right here, here.
Yep,
Yep.
that's where it
All
came from.
right.
Just wait.
30 seconds.
And yeah, I'm readying infestation when it comes back.
20 seconds. 10.
It's got my ball out.
You, Mogenthau, you feel the connection of the spell finally make its completion. The elemental does not return.
Alright, y'all. Now I can only do that about one more time, so I want to say sneaking is best from here on out.
Yeah. It's all good on my part. I got insults for days.
The wall just kind of dies down. Is it not coming back?
No, it went home.
Oh,
Oh.
You can call me the Texorcist if you want, but I still prefer Mogan.
the what?
The Texorcist.
The Texas. I
love that so much.
God, everybody.
That's an achievement. Yeah.
This is what you made me do. You're making me pressy.
To be a rules lawyer, but I think it is frowned upon to hurt your players for puns, so you know.
All right, I'm gonna go and grab some
Not
more
when you nearly
juice.
killed. Not when you nearly killed the person right out in the first round.
Yeah.
That was a pure desperation play, is what that was.
How much damage
Alright.
does your wall of fire do?
It does 5d8 to the side that is actually receiving damage when it is initially triggered. And then at the end of the turn, any creature that is in it or within 10 feet of that side of the wall. If
Yeah.
they end their turn there. Yep.
Hmm.
But it's concentration. Thank fuck I have Warcaster, because it would have gone down immediately after that fireball if I didn't.
I would like to put some of that juice in my water skin.
Okay.
Okay.
Stick the hole in it.
These vats are about 5 to 8 feet down. So trying to get down there is, I mean, go for it if you wish to try.
Spleen,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch her start climbing and be like, Spleen, do you want to do that in a safer manner?
No. And I want to continue climbing.
Okay.
Morgenthau would like to investigate the guy's body to see what kind of bracers he had that he clunked together to summon the thing.
Okay, you can definitely do that. Okay, so the investigation check was still part of everything. Spleen, make a dexterity check for me, please.
Dexterity check.
Check. As you're doing that, Mogenthau, you're investigating the corpse.
Nice.
It is a charred, burn thing. A lot of stuff that kind of just whooshed right up with it, and the bracers are kind of melted and warped due to the heat of the fire.
Okay.
My bad.
You're looking over. You're looking over the bracers because you saw what you saw,
Mm-hmm.
but
I know what I saw.
If it hadn't held any sort of magic, it's not holding it anymore for it to be damaged this hard.
Okay. Well, while I'm here, I'll go ahead and loot it if there's anything left.
As I said, everything was kind of burned and charred to a crisp. There wasn't a lot left on this person's body. Oh, the joys of having fire damage. Okay, Queen.
I got.
My
sorry.
bad.
17.
17? Okay. I'm scaling down these little rocks. It's not hard to find handholds and whatnot. Given your physicality, it's not
I'm
difficult
used
for
to
you.
caves.
You're just Miss Gaines.
Gains. Ah.
You start collecting. It's it actually is warm to the touch. And the bubbling, it doesn't hurt, but it's very, very warm. It is the consistency of water.
Or soup.
So how much do you try and collect?
I fill up my water skin.
You fill up your water skin? Okay. About 30 seconds go by and you start feeling your water skin get fairly hefty.
You okay down there, Spleen?
Yep. I'm good.
Ooh. All right, what's everybody else doing?
Well, I got a few more songs in me. Does anybody else need to pick me up?
Howard is full focused
I
on
wouldn't say
Spleen.
no.
Yeah. All right. So I just strum out a couple more nice, kind of folksy songs to heal up. So.
Ooh, do you know green sleeves? I love that.
I don't know that one. There's one. Hang on. You got to know when to heal 'em, know when to steal 'em, know when to save a spell, know when to run. So that's going to be hit. Third level healing word on you for. Also 11 hit points. That seems to be all I can roll tonight.
Better than nothing.
After my very unimpressive 6, I'll take it.
Yeah. I'll kind of keep that one going on myself to drop a first level healing word, on myself. Oh, that one went wild. Get another 7 hit points back.
All right, with that, your songs and everything start going out. All the wounds are being mended as well as they can be.
Mm-hmm.
Them. You're sitting in the middle of a vat chamber.
I think I'm good for soup. I don't want any. It didn't agree with me.
Good plan.
All right. I think Logan made a good point about sneaking, shall we?
Before we go...
We definitely need to double back on this, or at least let somebody know about it, because we can't just go leaving this sludge around,
Yeah,
We
Mogan,
need a sample.
can you break this magic as well?
I can, but then I would be down several spell slots.
It might be worth it.
You are correct. I think it is also worth it, but I'm just letting you know.
I mean, we can always, when we come back, we just let them know that there's some shit down here. They could just send a team.
We could.
And I have a sample. Because Brandy did that stuff. And they use it to look into it.
Now, I could dispel this right here, right now, but that means no mass healing words and no spirit guardians.
I don't know
would
what that
say
means.
leave the suit alone.
Yeah.
Hi.
Now, I personally do like to hang on to my healies.
You have spirit guardians?
Yes,
Me too!
but I like to flavor it. I do my magic in a certain way that they just come out looking like guns because I like guns.
I don't get a say in what my. Shoot. I'm gonna ask if they could become something. Two axes.
Well,
Did I speak to
I guess
you?
we could always double back if needed to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going for now then.
Right.
Yeah, it
You
looked like
two
it
go
already
ahead
acted.
and lead on.
Yeah.
You,
All right.
Is there anything left of the door?
yeah, I was trying.
There's,
Okay.
there is no.
All right. I
There was
will.
four there.
There are. The cindering ruin of what once was the door.
Hey, nobody else came through it. That was the important thing.
Yeah, well, it's on fire.
That's why it was on fire.
I'll stealth on ahead with anyone who wants to
Yep.
sneak with me.
All right.
And I've got I think this is my first skill check since we got the boon bane. So
Nice. Do it.
okay, that is. I think that actually just basically negates my stealth bonus.
Team Yaiman back. Let's do this.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm back. Actually,
24.
that's
24 and what was yours?
15 for me.
Cool.
Dimer.
You head down the tunnel where this door was leading.
Mhm.
It heads down and makes a left-hand turn. As you're making this left-hand turn, you notice that there's a pool of water there as well, but there's a bunch of crates there.
Mm.
Crates and barrels.
Is there really nice hippie furniture in it? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I know you couldn't. No, and that's basically about it. It's just a pool of water. It doesn't look fairly deep.
All right.
And no one else was there?
No, you don't see any signs of people.
Does it look like it goes further, or is it just a dead end?
Oh, yes. There's the tunnel does keep moving through.
Oh, okay.
I actually have a map where I'm looking at, so I can see it, like, but then I forget that I'm describing it to you guys.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it does follow on through. You notice that on the crates is the logo for Menestad Castle.
Here, those are the
that's
same crates that
interesting.
I saw in sewers.
I'm gonna back away from the crates and suggest everyone but Spleen do the same.
Were those the same crates from the sewers?
Spleen they might be, and if they are, well, you're not affected. But I'm gonna stay back here if you want to check.
Something we ought to know.
Troll's Bane, from what they gathered, doesn't seem to affect goblins.
Well, then let me open it.
That's why I'm back here.
Oh, you told me to back me back up.
No,
The spleen's just next to you as you're saying this.
no, I backed away from her, and I was suggesting everyone else back up.
Mogenthal follows suit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's open this up. Watch it be another mimic. And whoop.
All right, roll for initiative. Okay.
No, wait. Me too.
The lid pops off easily enough. And you look into this crate, and you see more king's head mushrooms and all of the other mushrooms that I had described in there.
Egg pop.
And that's where they're just there. They're in the crates.
There's mushrooms.
When it runs over.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
I'll
don't.
go.
Do you know what Troll's Bane does?
Nope.
It will kill you in a matter of weeks.
I've had people say things would kill me faster.
It's killed a lot of people.
It's very excruciating pain.
Both of you,
Actually, quite
both
sad to
Logan
see.
and Howard, make medicine checks.
Okay.
Medicine. Okay. That is a 17 from me.
The chaos continues. 6.
Nice. Goblins, half orcs are the only known races to not be able to catch this disease. But given your research, Mogenthau, on Trollsbane,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard. The mushroom itself is not what seems to be the transmission of it. It seems to be through the spores. Given from what you had seen and what had been written through research through all your time in Bloknasvik, these mushrooms are not sporing.
They're not what?
Sporing, like they're not
Okay.
emitting any sort of spores.
Because of how it clipped with the mic, it sounded like these mushrooms are not boring.
That's what I heard too.
And
They're not boring.
Dude, that would have been a great way to end the night. These mushrooms are not boring. All right, that's everything for tonight.
Hey, this thing is biting them. Doing shrooms. Let's go.
These shrooms are not boring.
Best kind.
You get
There's orange.
you get the sense that these are actually safe.
I think these ones might be safe, but you should still keep your wits about you.
I believe I have just received a player bane.
Like you personally, or?
Me personally, because I know what I did.
Oh no.
What did you do?
A lot of things.
It's bad when you don't know the specifics of like actually what you did because you've done so many things that should be called out, and I have no idea what the specifics right now.
I know of 2 off the top of my head that are probably one of them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
Alright,
It's
Yimmer
me to
would
go.
be like pocketing a bunch of these mushrooms because he would be very comfortable and confident in their safety.
and you do so. You have a specialty sack for them.
Oh,
For
yes.
all your special.
Everything goes in a specialty sack.
This is just a regular haversack.
Oh no, this is the special sack.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one's the one with the keychain.
Yeah.
Got a little keychain.
Yep. You put them in easily enough. They're ripe, actually. They're really good. They're like prime picking.
Some for you, some for me, some for you, some for me.
Yep. And they're actually quite delicious. Some of them a bit
For
rubbery, but
me.
generally pretty good. The glistening kokora actually is really sweet.
Oh, You gotta try them cooked. They're even better.
Really? Usually I just pick it up and eat it. They've been
Oh, I do
combining
too.
things together. It's
Oh.
like too much. But it's good. It's just like
Oh, so
lean over
many
to
things
Howard.
you can do.
sometimes basics are just as great. Like this stuff smacks.
Oh, I'll make a soup and grind some of these ones up, dry some of the other ones, slice up these ones. Oh, it'll just be a wonderful stew. And it might make you feel a bit funny, but that's kind of the point.
Like a
I'll lean over to
stomachache
Howard and
or
just
a
go,
toe.
sorry.
I'll go ahead and dive it back.
Sorry. Lean over, Howard. Your dinners are about to get incredibly interesting. I apologize in advance.
I don't think
Dinner's
it'll be as,
always interesting with Spleen around.
What? I
I
don't do. I
might
just
have
don't do
to
anything.
pass. Given my research into Trollsbane, I just do not get any joy out of mushrooms anymore.
I'll
More
make a
friends.
believer of you again.
And speaking of you, Morgenthau, your pun earned you a player boon.
Oh,
Ooh.
what I
So,
get?
I haven't actually given a Bane out, and so now it's time for a boon. Alright. For a player boon, Bogafel,
Yes.
you gained a high level, you gained your highest level, a slot back.
Oh.
Yeah.
For the player Bane, you lost one of your lowest level slots. Like, whatever the lowest level is, you lost a slot.
Yep, I only have one first level left now.
Oh, I feel bad now. It's
That's okay.
Now I can banish another one. Yay!
Alright. So, what you guys doing?
Are we
Uh,
ready to backtrack on out?
Are we
Or
going
wasn't
out
there
or
more
going
of the
further?
cave?
There's more tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it didn't dead end there. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
Keep
And
track.
we're wandering like this place is just
Moving
whisper
forward,
humor.
and this tunnel is winding back and forth.
Mm.
Keeps winding back and forth. You eventually hit another door. We're not gonna do the same old fucking dance again. I know you're gonna do it. It's these tunnels are very much keeping within the same thing, the same style and architecture of like half cobbled together and half placed, but still functionally sound. You open the door. As you do, you smell all the fragrances hit your nose, and it's really nice. You open up the door further and you realize you just walked into a pantry and a kitchen. But there's nobody here.
Hmm.
So that's stew.
Hmm. See?
Did
It's
we
all
cook the
sense now.
cook?
Wait,
Maybe.
can we cook the cook? I mean, he's already cooked.
Yeah.
It's a matter of can we eat the cook?
You
And I
walk
say
further-
yes.
You walk further into the room and you see a central pillar in this bulbous shaped room coming right down. But you see about 4 or 5 different prepping stations, and all these mushrooms are all there. There is a main fire, but it's kind of dimmed down, so it hasn't been tended to in a while. It kind of looks like this room was left as is.
No, weird
You seem
is
like my
everything.
kind of people.
I feel like they have so much prep for like there's supposed to be a lot of people or multiple assisting here. go on his chops.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Earthquake.
What was that?
We don't
Leave
talk
it alone!
about
Maybe
crackers.
they're digging more tunnels.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Well, didn't.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
crack on back.
Yep, we got
Oh
that.
yeah, no, sorry. There is. It still keeps going. It's just
Oh.
it doesn't end there. There's just a kitchen. There's a kitchen area there. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this.
No, you're doing great.
My brain stopped at pantry because I'm snackage. I need a snack.
Yeah.
It's baby's first dungeon. Leave me alone.
So you were saying all the food like looks, near enough to fresh to not kill a person?
Yeah, it's a fresh kitchen.
Just gonna grab a couple of days worth of rations out of it.
Yeah, and you find some apples that are there waiting to be either diced or whatever they do with the apples. There's sacks of flowers. It's very much like a standard like country kitchen. So picking up some dried fruits, some nuts, you kind of restore your fills.
Nice.
Eat a couple things along the way, and you do see the mushrooms on those prep counters there.
I distinctly do not loot the mushrooms.
Yimmer distinctly does loot the mushrooms.
I wanna
You always
find
leave
some
the best
chicken.
stuff.
Walking, you guys get yourself there. You fill yourself with food. You head to another set of doors. It's open. You're kind of getting the realization that it's kind of like an open door policy, even though there's things closed. As you open the door, you start hearing talking. It's far away, but the way the tunnel moves, you open the door, it immediately does like a 180 around a corner. That's all you see right now. But you hear words. It sounds like a young girl, but also like a deep pitched voice as well.
I would like to proceed stealthily ahead if I can.
I'm gonna hold where I am and let them do that.
You move on forward. And the sound of the conversation starts getting louder and louder. You round this corner, and you come to a Y intersection. The tunnel naturally forms and follows to the left, but there's a carved out set of stairs going down to the right, and that's where you hear a lot of the conversation coming from. It's fairly obvious, and it's not well hidden.
Am I picking up any words?
It's general muffledness,
All right.
but it's definitely two people having a conversation. And it sounds very heated.
Gotta keep on sneaking towards it.
Words. All right. Now I'm going to ask you all to make a stealth check.
Alrighty.
Everyone?
Everyone. Might as well. Do it across the board.
Yeah, Dice Dungeon is very full tonight. That's a grand whopping 8 from me.
Oh,
Nice
no.
dungeon.
What the hell is my stealth?
23.
15.
15.
It's a 13 from me.
13. You guys are moving forward. Gimmer, you realize Diamondback is being a little bit loud, so you grab him. You're like, thieves can't, the shush sign. It's just a middle finger, but with the general group stealth that's going forward, you did pass the DC. Barely.
Oh wow.
But it's also, the closer you get, the louder you hear this conversation. You start hearing everything that's going on. And all you hear is, your crusade against the goblins underground is noble, but you are now starting to draw attention to yourself. And our operations do not deviate from design. I know you took out your successor. It was beautiful to see his guts smeared across the ground, laid out all over the floor. But do not think of yourself as a god in this domain. Or you will cultivate the mushrooms like we asked. Cause chaos. Ask. Stop the attack. The rats. Understood? You move forward as this is happening, and you notice that there's a hooded figure facing, like, had their back to you. And you get the point that this person's seeing it because you see a familiar halfling, red-haired, feisty motherfucker sitting across from him on a table, at a table. And the famed nightmare that she obtained. She's sitting there across the table. I don't like it, but as you command, you crane skin bastard. The other person looks up. I pray that General Krigash and Grand Marshal Morteg doesn't find out your transgressions. Have your orders. Do not fuck it up again. I will. Well, personally. Not hesitate. I know. Now. With that, you see the fire in her eyes just light right up. You could see someone thump their leg harder. That woman right.
You're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
She stands up a little bit. My apologies. What did you catch?
There's a woman that stands up.
She stands up. If that's everything you need, fuck off. Within this room, you notice that there's a river running right through it. There's a bunch of docked boats. Everything is quiet within here. There's a bunch of crates, there's weapons laying about. But where you see this halfling woman and this hooded figure is a map table. And it's on its own little segregated peninsula. But there's a bridge going right across. As this hooded figure does this flourish bow, he just leaves with one word. Obey. Izana looks up. Fuck off, Fellstorm. He walks to his boat. And his escort that's there, a couple of full-blooded orcs, start rowing off into this cavern that is the river. You are in this room. She has not really given any purchase to your notice.
How close is she to all of us?
She's about, good 60 feet.
You just see Spleen, just her nails are in the dirt because she's hunched low, and she looks at Howard and Hal, just like, "Fuck you, I fucking love you."
Spleen turns and looks, and
Actually, I'll give you a better idea. Go look at roll 20.
oh really?
Ooh.
Ooh,
As Spleen looks over to Hal and Howard, you hear Halsterian muttering something in a rather unpleasant voice, and she needs to make a wisdom save against hold person.
What's the save?
Let me pull him back up. Hang on. That's not it.
wait, it's just her and the horse here? You said it was horse?
Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15? So that was Hal doing that?
I asked Steve.
Cool.
Yes, Steve!
The whispered words come out, but they come out with such a presence, and they float on the wind. Notice your ears perk up. Someone's here. Doesn't look like it's taken purchase on there.
Alright,
Who the fuck is out there?
I'm just gonna walk out of the shadows.
Evacuate! The fuck is wrong with you? She
If
looks
I
on.
could get close enough, if I could get within 30 feet, I would like to cast Rhymes Binding Ice.
Binding ice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so explain to me how this works.
It is a 30-foot cone that she needs to make a 15 Constitution save against.
15 con.
Yeah, you watch Howard come out, just kind of fingering the hilt of the sword, almost like twisting it, and then launch his hand out, and just an enormous blast of cold ripples out.
Okay. So that is a 17 con save.
Which means... So she takes half damage.
Half damage. Cool.
Yeah. And whatever else is in that range. 14 total, so 7 damage.
7. All right. You've now shown your presence out. Flailing your hands forward. Just, I can't think of a better word right now. The frost fires right out. It hits her. She now knows that all of you are there. She shakes it off. Oh, I'm in for a good fight after that good conversation. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, are we still hiding? Who's still hiding? Because I'm still ducked down.
Well, I mean, you kind of just...
Oh god, I suck tonight.
Initiative.
I'm not going to use the luck on that, though.
Not good. Thank you. Advantage, because that first one sucked ass.
Okay, 25 to 20.
22.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so... Uh, 22, 15.
20 to 15. I got a 19.
Okay, cool. 20 to 15. 19 is Mo.
Mogan fire.
Okay. 15 to 10. Wow. Nine to or 10 to 5.
Next.
Eight.
Rolled a 2 this time.
And that's everybody, isn't it? Yeah, that's everything.
Wasn't quite ready for this.
Yeah.
Blaine,
Hi, my friends.
do your thing.
Yeah, so I'm also just come out of the shell and be like, well, look what we have here, brat. And I will make movement.
Wait, sorry, let me take my hair down to show the
Yes.
There we go.
All right, 40 is like, what's that potted plant right there?
Is that pot plant? That's pot plant. That's what that is.
How tall is that potted plant? Is
It's
it
pot plant. What
maybe
you want?
it's little? I want to go like, yeah. Mm.
I need to be within 30 feet, don't I?
Do.
Let's see.
Yeah, so put your token where you're gonna need a boot.
So
Oh, right.
I have to be at the edge of the bridge.
And rage.
All right, you're gonna spend your second rage. You
Yes.
meld into your form. You do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep. You know what? Fuck it, I'll make my full movement. Another one. Dashing.
You're
To
gonna
the snow.
dashing.
Yeah. Just getting up right on her.
Cool.
I have a little squirt.
I've been waiting for this fucking day.
Me too. Ooh. And I end my turn.
End your turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Howard.
Tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. But I guess not. We're gonna work our way just a little bit closer. And we're gonna catch both her and the horse. And another rhymes at 3rd level this time.
Third. Okay.
And we're gonna bend it around spleen.
Got it.
You're gonna make me think I'm anti-magic.
That's what, a Constitution.
Constitution 15, yes.
Cool. That's a 16 and a 17. I'm rolling really well tonight, guys.
Jeez.
Yo, we're trying, but she just refuses to stay still, like an actual teenager. Oh, that's the wrong guy.
It was dice jail.
Yeah. There's 3
It's
of them
cool.
in there right now.
11.
Hmm.
13 total, so 6 damage.
6 damage.
Mhm.
Cool. With that and 6 damage. Cool. Is that
That'll be it for me, yeah.
gonna be it for you? Cool. Guess whose turn it is?
The asshole.
Yeah. She's gonna look at you. She's gonna look at you, Spleen. Hurt them. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck! Oh no. Okay. What? That's 11.
That's 11.
Oh boy, y'all! I hope the healers are ready.
You feel the power of this word come over you. You were angry. Actually, does your rage work against charmed?
Oh wait. Let me look at that. I don't know.
I just want to make sure about that.
I think Berserker Rage does that.
I think so, and I'm not.
I thought it also Zealot did as well, so
But
think
it's
it-
one of the.
No, I'm
Just want to
totem.
make sure that I'm not.
Yeah, no.
So okay,
good.
so there's no advantage on
Nope.
wisdom saves like that. Excellent.
Oh fuck.
You run right up. You hear the words. She's rather convincing. I have to protect her. You turn around. Your friend for a while is gonna hurt her. You have to protect her. Hurt him. Him.
Slayer.
You are under the effect of suggestion.
Damn. Have fun, y'all. I'm not. Actually, I will.
Cool. And with that, she's actually just gonna sit back. And that's gonna be her turn. Mo! It is your
I
turn.
certainly do not appreciate you invading my new friend's mind here. I'm afraid I must take offense and have some magic missile.
Magique Missile.
Yes.
Excellent. Let's do it. Hit and throw him up.
Okay, so 1 is 5. Second
5.
one.
So they automatically hit, or do you have to roll for an attack?
No, they automatically hit.
Got it. Okay, so 5.
For the first one, second one is also a 5. The third. Balls. Okay, that is a 2.
All right. As she speaks these words, you reach them back. What's the range on magic missile? I think it's 120 feet, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that ranges are kind of adhered to. Yeah. You see that magic missile. How do you cast it, actually?
Like, are you asking for flavor or specifics?
What's the flavor? Spice it up, baby.
3 spectral muskets appear above Mogan's head and fire.
Nice.
I am your Kentucky showing.
I said Texorcist.
It's exorcist.
Kentucky.
Texas! Lone Star State!
the ethereal forms of these muskets come right up. Nobody understands what these things are, but they point at Azana. Each fire, each of her hitting her. With that, you guys hear a rumbling. Is that your turn? Movement bonus action.
Let me double check if I have any. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, cool. That's all you want to do. Excellent. You hear a rumbling. As you see, out of one of the pillars, an earth elemental comes right out.
I knew it.
Oh, great.
Not that I feel great about this, but called it.
Oh. Yeah. It comes right on out. It's going to lumber forward.
I'm gonna get
It's
in
gonna-
danger.
You're in danger.
I'm in danger.
It's gonna raise its arm right up. That's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh.
Oh my god! I'm so gonna have so much
So I
fun.
should make up a backup character, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Probably several in this group.
All right. I wanted to continue this fight on, but I feel like this is gonna last a while, so I might as well just end it right here.
Fair enough.
I want to thank everybody for staying tonight and watching the game with us, experiencing everything that's going on here. I want to also thank D&D Beyond for sponsoring us tonight. Also, I'm going to link it in chat. We have our Dire Bear merch now. So, by all means, help support the channel. It helps us grow. And if you liked what you see here tonight, please, follow us if you haven't, and please promote us where you can. It would be greatly appreciated, and I would love to give this story to a grander audience. And watch my players shenanigans over everything.
And join our Discord.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw that we also have merch in Pride colors. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do.
Yay.
It's
That's so awesome. I'm going to throw all my money at them.
Yeah. To also celebrate Pride Month, we have our logos and everything in the Pride colors to help support the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, got some
Everyone
t-shirts
here,
right now,
we
some
are
stickers,
allies,
and
we
magnets.
are friends, and we will help protect. But thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that.
Another
Awesome.
reminder.
Rich alert.
Party appreciation.
Yes.
Oh, we've got a party appreciation for you.
Yes, you might not have had a chance to see my message, but there's party appreciation for you to put out.
Oh, so I gotta give it out now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
It was
Okay.
from Organic Serotonin, I believe.
Organic
Yes.
serotonin.
I know, I like it.
Okay, so Matt, you pretty. Josh, you pretty. David, you pretty. Libby, you pretty. Your mutton chops are jealous worthy. You pretty.
Oh,
I'm done.
You're pretty. You're pretty. You're pretty.
Okay,
You're pretty.
okay. Seriously, no, I'm happy I'm playing with all you guys. I'm not going to do it individually because that's going to take a while. So, but honestly, I'm glad to have all y'all here tonight, and the fact that we got new players hanging out with us, and you're melding so well with the rest of the group. We were so worried that you're just going to be antisocial.
Oh, it's just gonna get worse.
Oh,
It's only
man.
going to get worse, and I'm looking forward to all assholery you're going to throw at me as much as I'm going to enjoy throwing
This is-
elemental at you
This is
guys.
a match made in heaven to dish out hell.
I concur wholeheartedly.
But no, I can't wait. Diamondback. Now your renditions of country songs thrown at me, and the fact that you actually take the words I say and meld it into our role playing, absolutely nuts.
I'd try.
Libby, keep flexing your Texas.
All right.
This.
And Matt. We've known each other since we were born, but
Well, since you were born.
that's the only one here. But I'm glad to have you here. Glad that I actually get a reason to hang out with you and chat with you. And the fact that you're throwing every plant idea at me in the DMs is better. And the fact, okay, so I've been throwing mushrooms at him, and he's been throwing plants at me, but he's been writing his plant descriptions as if Yimmer was doing it.
The file was called Plants as Named by Yimmer.
Yeah. You expect me to read file names?
Well, Yeah.
I already have enough panic in the background here. But-
Nick, fuzzy
No.
fun.
No, but nonetheless, I'm really glad you guys are here. And I feel like with that, we're going to end off tonight's game. So we're still in the middle of a pandemic. It might feel like it's been forever, and it has been, but we got to be kind to each other. We got to treat each other well. But with that, I want to say, don't be a dick. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Social distance. And, well, do you dare to imagine? Have yourselves a good night.